Have you ever been in the huddle and you feel like the perfect play has been drawn up, but then when it's time to execute, your results are just coming up short? Trust me, you're not alone. It can make you want to give up. But today, we're going to jump into UCLA's practice and show you two concepts that get game results and show you how Mick Cronin and his coaching staff work on them in practice to get you game results, just like when we see DJ Sackmann break down the skills that directly transfer over to the game court.
What's up, everyone? DJ Sackmann here. Thank you for checking out our YouTube. We really hope you enjoy our videos. In a brief moment, we'll get back to this video, but I just wanted to remind you that we have our Coaches Academy. So if you hit the link under this video, you can get immediate access to all of our courses, all of our playbooks, and our community. We have some of the top coaches in the world inside of this community and taking our courses. So if that is you, if you're a coach looking to expand your knowledge, looking to expand your network, hit the link under this video, and we feel like your Coaches Academy can really help you out. Let's get it.
All right, so the first action that we're going to see UCLA use is the follow action. Now, for those of you who do not know, the follow action is when an athlete throws a pass to a teammate and then follows the pass to set a screen on the ball. So scoring options here are the same out of any pick and roll scenario, but the ghost and slip are more prevalent in the follow action. Now, this first clip is going to be a great example. So he's going to swing this ball to his teammate, and then he's going to follow that pass into a screen on the ball. From here, with the follow action, he has three options: screen and roll or pop, ghost, and then slip. Here he decides to slip and get to the rim. So the question is how do they drill this? They're going to start the screener down by the block like he would be in the game. They're going to receive a pass from the wing, and then he's going to reverse that ball to the opposite wing and follow that pass into a screen. And then afterwards, he slips to the rim. Now, one point that their coach did make is that when they catch this ball on the slip, they have to keep their eyes on the help defender because they are going to be there. And you start to see that in their drill work. Notice how after they get into the slip, they catch under control, and then they make a move to the rim. You'll see it again here. They swing this ball, follow it, slip, catch, under control, read the help defense, and finish, which really comes into play here in the game. You're going to see that they slip to the rim, and now there's two help defenders here, which he could panic, but because they work on it, he's able to utilize a shot fake and get a shot at the rim. Let's check out a couple of clips of them doing this live.
Oberyn mentioned this to us in our pregame conversation, an identity.
Yeah. You know, why would you shoot threes if you're not a good three-point shooting team?
David Singleton off the bench didn't score. UCLA 0 for 7 from 3. But despite that,
beautiful.
Down 6, and they get a basket.
Now, the cool thing about this is once you drill this enough and get game reps, you can start the flow. So you see the first follow action, they slip, they don't get the pass. They swing it, and they get into the second follow action, and now they get a second slip, and it's for a dunk. So really drilling this out in practice and doing small-sided games where you can do 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 out of this is really going to help you out. Now, don't forget, there are a couple of other scoring options as well. If you catch the ball like they do here and you can see that you have space, that's the time where you can also tell your big to shoot. They can also jump in their bag a little bit and utilize things like a shot fake to get that defender's hand up, and now he can drive and get to the rim. But again, it comes down to repping those things out in practice, going over the scoring options with your athletes, maybe doing some small-sided games, and then you'll start to see those game results. Now, the second action that they were working on was the slot drive. So for the slot drive, they're literally just going to drive downhill in the slot and try to get into a paint touch. Afterwards, they're going to kick that ball back up to the rotating teammate for an open three. And we can see that with this first game clip, gets that slot drive and then kicks back up to his teammate for an open three. Now, it is important to remember and note that you're not always going to get the same exact looks that you get into practice, but it's going through the repetitions and starting to get a good feel for the game that's going to help you out here. Notice that in both of those clips, they didn't get the same shot that they got in practice. And right here, you can see they even hit opposite. But the best part about this is when you start to get flow. So here's your slot drive. He hits the opposite, another slot drive, and then he hits up top, and then they get that three. So going through drills like this one, where you actually have them rip through and rotate into space and knock down shots and start to get a feel for this, is really going to help. Now, the second thing that they worked on that I'm not sure if you noticed, but they get a shot up in the corner after they get a paint touch. This is a crucial component to work on because, as we just stated, you're not always going to get your first action where you throw back up to the top, but staying active and relocating is a typical shot that you'll get in a game. So as you can see here, they just swing this pass for one more, and now they're knocking down a corner three. And not to mention, there's always the chance that they make this slot drive, they get into the paint, and your defender helps over, so now you're catching that pass in the corner as well. But again, this comes back to getting game reps in practice, simulating what your athletes are going to see while they're in the game, allowing them to progressively make reads and allowing them to flow in the game, so this way they're not robots and following straight X's and O's. And as we said before, if you like this video, we highly suggest that you click the link in the description to check out our Coach's Vault, where we have all the content that you need to level up. From X's and O's to training drills and even live masterclasses, where you get to connect with the best coaches around the world through live Zoom sessions. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you know when the next video drops.